My son, William J. Shamir Crawford, was murdered on September 8, 2018, waiting for his sister to open the door. William was 35 years old. He had 5 children. He was a very loving and caring son, and he was a very loving and caring father. The murder of my son got me off the couch into the community and doing the work that we do under the Black Male Community Council of Philadelphia. And it's the reason why I became the lead petitioner on Crawford versus the Commonwealth, to be able to be a part of something of this magnitude that has the potential to bring some relief to the murder and mayhem that's taking place in my city.
We need to do something to prevent any other family from having the experience that us families up here have.
Gun violence is most pervasive in Pennsylvania within poor, segregated communities of Black and Hispanic Pennsylvanians. That is why the city of Philadelphia, Ceasefire Pennsylvania, and these 10 petitioners have brought their claims. Hogan Lovells, along with our co-counsel at the Public Interest Law Center, decided to bring a very novel action alleging constitutional claims, because that is what we believe is at stake. Over the course of the last 50 years, a number of actions have been brought trying to enforce a few of the ordinances on the books in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh and Harrisburg, and every single time they've been enjoined. That is a violation of all of the appellants' constitutional rights. They should be able to leave their front door without the fear of gun violence.
Domestic violence stole a lot from me. My identity is still everything I was or everything I wanted to be in life. So it was priority for me to make sure my kids don't grow up in such environment. The Hogan Lovells team tried as much as possible to understand me, to understand my story, my situation, and the reason I wanted sole custody, and they've put up the fight to make sure I get it.
I, along with our team at Hogan Lovells, partnered with DCVLP to represent victims of domestic violence because the stakes couldn't be any higher, and it's nearly impossible to understand the complex web of litigation, especially without forcing them to relive those experiences over and over.
At some point, I feel like, let me just let it go. I wasn't able to concentrate in school. My job was suffering. So that's how I felt like my life was on hold because, I couldn't do nothing.
This case was really important to us, and it was really important that we represent this client because her abuser was using the legal system to trick a court into granting him custody of the 2 children without her knowledge. And so that's when we said we really have to step in and prevent him from using the legal system as a tool to continue this cycle of dominance and control.
The gun violence, especially taking place in Philadelphia, is so harmful because it does more than just take a life. People are afraid to come and enjoy each other's company. If having Philadelphia with its own gun laws has the potential of saving one life, in my estimate, whatever we got to do legal-wise and legislative-wise, we need to try it.
This isn't just a policy issue of the General Assembly. This is about vindicating the rights of appellants to enjoy and defend life and liberty. There's an opportunity here to change the landscape of firearm regulation.
After 3 long years of custody battle, I won and I won. I have full custody of my kids. I'm going back to school in January, and I feel like the future is going to be bright.
It's been incredibly rewarding for our team to see all that Precious has overcome and everything that she's been able to achieve since gaining custody of the kids. Her story really illustrates Hogan Lovells' belief that everyone deserves a life free of violence and that when they're able to have that, they can really flourish.